Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The spoilers for Wednesday, December 20th episode of Days of Our Lives show that Jada Hunter was irritated because she had made a self-promise to herself to crack the case of Victoria Cook's kidnapping before the year was up. Jada should give herself some grace, Rafe Hernandez said, adding that the problem wouldn't be resolved tonight anyhow. Rafe, though, hoped Jada could answer the question of whether or not she would move in with him. Jada encountered Eric Brady and Stephanie Johnson, and while her heart was telling her yes, she also sensed that the cosmos was sending her warning signals. Jada didn't want to move too quickly with Rafe and mess it up since she thought back to her hasty marriage to Bobby without actually getting to know him. Jada received the set of keys from Rafe even though he told her that he wanted her to control the pace. Declaring it the greatest Christmas present she would have this year, Jada got ready to go celebrate with Rafe. On Wednesday's episode of Days, Theresa Donovan met Andrew Donovan in the park and evaded Konstantin Milano's call. Andrew disclosed that Shane Donovan was enlisted by John Black and Steve Johnson to assist them in identifying Konstantin's collaborator in the kidnapping. When Andrew took over the investigation, he was able to use the improved CCTV images to recognize Theresa's face. Theresa acknowledged that it was her, but she maintained that she was only assisting a kind elderly guy in trying to win Maggie Kyriakis over by playing the hero. Theresa pretended to be taken in by matchmaking, and Andrew consented to inform Shane, John, and Steve that the surveillance photographs were not good enough for identification. But Andrew made it plain that Theresa had to avoid difficulty going forward and keep away from Konstantin. Before Andrew boarded the ISI jet again, Theresa gave him a heartfelt hug and kept her word. Maggie admitted that she had been missing Victor Kyriakis over the holidays when Sarah Horton saw that she wasn't acting like herself in the town square. Sarah also believed that this had something to do with Konstantin moving out, even if Maggie wouldn't acknowledge it. After leaving Maggie alone, Konstantin approached her, having eavesdropped on their chat. As a result, Konstantin and Maggie savored a cup of eggnog and exchanged other childhood recollections. Konstantin was moved by Maggie's invitation to the annual Horton tree trimming celebration, and he promised to get her there so they could go together. On Wednesday's episode of Days, Xander Cook ran into Alex Kyriakis outside the pub, and they immediately got into an argument. Xander believed Theresa should not have been put in charge of Bella magazine, and stated that the magazine's relaunch had been a disaster. Alex also made fun of Xander, but Xander thought they need to at least declare a truce for tomorrow's Kyriakis Christmas meal. Following Xander's suggestion that they set aside their differences and break bread, Alex made a suggestion that, should Xander continue with his current course of action, more than just bread will be broken. After that, on Wednesday's DOL show, Alex ran into Maggie, who chastised him for Theresa's lack of expertise and the Bella relaunch expenses. Alex and Theresa felt it would be better if they skipped the family Christmas dinner because of all the animosity. Maggie made an effort to make amends and turn the situation around, but Alex was set in his ways. Alex discovered Theresa in the park and pondered why she appeared to be so unhappy. Theresa pointed out that she still needed to finish her Christmas shopping and blamed the stress of the season. Theresa also said that she needed to acquire a few items for the dinner with the Kyriakis family tomorrow, but Alex advised her to cross that off her list as they would not be attending. Rather, Alex encouraged Theresa to come to the bistro with him since he had booked them a lovely Christmas Eve supper for tonight. Theresa had a lot of Christmas shopping to do, so as Alex hurried home to change, Theresa called the store to get something present wrapped. Theresa answered another call and was irritated to see Konstantin on the other end. Theresa adamantly maintained that she was finished and that there was nothing more she could do for Maggie. Konstantin disagreed, admonishing him that Theresa would in fact continue to support him. On Wednesday's Days, Sarah and Xander quarreled over how Victoria would split up her Christmas schedule at the bar, until she ultimately just invited him to the Horton party. Sarah stressed that it would mean a lot to her and Maggie if Sander went because he wasn't sure if he would be welcomed there. Trip Johnson cheered Wendy's shin up with some impromptu Christmas decor when he got home. Trip also inquired about Wendy's childhood Chinese customs, so she divulged a few, such as consuming apples to symbolize security and harmony. Trip was so kind to Wendy that she thanked him when he brought them some apples to snack on. Wendy learned more about her father's deteriorating health when her mother called. Trip was taken aback when Wendy said that her mother desired for her to return to China. According to spoilers, Wendy will have a lot on her mind, so tune in to Days of Our Lives. According to spoilers for Thursday, December 21, episode of Days of Our Lives, Johnny Dinmura will recognize that Holly Jonas is spending her birthday alone and will try his best to cheer her up. Chanel Dupree will be increasingly concerned about Paulina Price's deteriorating health in the meanwhile. Chanel will insist on taking Paulina to the hospital since it would appear like she is rapidly losing her condition. According to teasers for Days, Paulina will first try to refuse, but Chanel will lay out all the reasons Paulina has to see a doctor. Chanel will insist that Paulina allow the university hospital staff to investigate the source of her illness because this is a serious matter. Paulina has been quite tired and has recently experienced difficulty swallowing. Paulina appears to have been weak and achy as well, so Chanel will want her mother to disclose all of her medical issues to a physician. After Chanel has Paulina on board, they will wait for someone to be available to see Paulina while they complete out some paperwork at the hospital. Chanel will be able to call Johnny and provide updates on Paulina's hospital visit at that time. According to teasers for Days, Johnny will be concerned to learn that Paulina is ill and will want to help Chanel when she is in need. For this reason, Johnny is going to go away from the Dinmura estate and leave Holly a lonely birthday girl once more. Holly will steal the minibar and become really wasted since she will be upset and furious over Johnny leaving her. Chanel will encourage Johnny to go support Holly after she phones and berates him for leaving her. Chanel will reassure Johnny that Holly needs him more right now, and that she'll be all right while she waits for Paulina's doctor. John Black and Marlena Evans are reportedly going to spend Christmas Eve with Steve Johnson, Kayla Johnson, Roman Brady, and Kate Roberts Brady, according to spoilers from other days. Fans of DOL may anticipate some heartwarming moments as the six of them get together to reflect on some memorable historical events. But there can be a trace of worry mixed in with the holiday fun. There will be some menacing music at the end to establish the mood for John's major storyline, which is related to his background. According to teasers for Days of Our Lives, John will uncover some startling facts about his past in the new year. Thanks for watching if you liked this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.